Young and the Restless full episode Wednesday, February 26. A tense rescue at Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital. Phyllis Summers, Sharon Newman, and Billy Abbott. The old Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital, abandoned for years, is now a dangerous place where dark conspiracies are taking place. Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman, two women with troubled pasts, are being held hostage by a stranger. This man not only puts them in a tense situation but also tests their resilience throughout their captivity. When all hope seems lost, Billy Abbott appears, ready to sacrifice himself to rescue both women. But this rescue is not simple. It contains surprises, strong emotions, and complicated relationships. Phyllis and Sharon, a fierce argument from the moment they were imprisoned. Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman began to have tensions, not only because of the dangerous situation they were in, but also because of their personal feelings and histories. Phyllis was quick to blame Sharon for the trouble, especially considering Sharon's history with mental health. Phyllis believed that Sharon's presence in the situation could have been the reason they were so close. "Do you know where we are?" Phyllis asked, looking skeptical. "I know you have your own issues, and now I'm paying the price for them." Sharon, however, did not hesitate to argue back. She said calmly, "Maybe someone has decided it's time for Phyllis to get the help she needs." "You've had a rough past, Phyllis." Sharon is not just making a statement to defend herself, but also sending a profound message about the need to face past issues in order to move forward. Sharon continues, "Phyllis was in therapy years ago, so perhaps you are the one who is primarily responsible for both of us being imprisoned here." Phyllis's guilt and insecurity are growing, but she is unwilling to face the truth. This conflict only adds to the tension in the cell. Both want to find a way to escape the kidnapper's control, but the mixed emotions between the past and the present only complicate things. Musical clue, the song Misty Moon. While Phyllis and Sharon are trying to figure out how to escape their captivity, an important clue appears. The kidnapper, perhaps as part of his plan, has played a song over the speakers in the cell. The music played, not only as a stir in the quiet space, but also as a tool to stir up emotions deep in Phyllis's mind. Phyllis, although she didn't want to admit it, it seemed that this song made her especially nervous. She couldn't forget the emotions that were stirred up every time she heard it. Sharon quickly noticed the change in Phyllis's expression and tried to approach her. "Phyllis, does this song make you feel something familiar? Think back, have you heard it somewhere?" But Phyllis, in her fatigue and pain, didn't want to face the past. She shook her head, refusing to answer, her eyes empty. However, Sharon didn't give up. She continued to encourage Phyllis, hoping that reminiscing could help them escape this dangerous situation. The song that played over the speakers was Misty Moon by the Sunset Sound, featuring Shelby Lynne. For Phyllis, this song is not an ordinary tune. It is associated with a special memory from her past, a memory she shared with her captor. It may be a painful memory, or it may be an event that Phyllis does not want to remember. But her tension when she hears this song is a sign that it has a strong connection to an important event in her life. Sharon, with her sensitivity and patience, tries to help Phyllis remember. She hopes that the awareness of this memory will not only help Phyllis deal with some of her agitation, but also provide an opportunity to escape her captor. But Phyllis is too upset and stubborn to try. Perhaps she is afraid of what will be brought up when she confronts her past. Billy Abbott. The hero in the dark. While the conversation between Phyllis and Sharon was getting tense, Billy Abbott, who was always loyal to Sharon and Phyllis, decided that he could not stand still. Even though he knew that rescuing them was extremely dangerous, Billy still stepped into this difficult rescue. With his brave nature and willingness to sacrifice, Billy was not afraid to face any danger to bring freedom to the people he loved. Sharon Newman, Phyllis Summers, and the kidnapper, a terrifying mystery on the Young and the Restless. When Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers are taken hostage at Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital, viewers not only witness a dramatic rescue but are also drawn into a complex web of relationships, grudges, and dark secrets from the past. The kidnapper, while not revealing all of his motives, confirms that Sharon and Phyllis's captivity was not random, but was related to a certain event in the past, leaving viewers wondering who was really behind this incident. A painful truth: Sharon and Phyllis were not random victims. The kidnapper forces both women to confront painful memories when he confirms that Sharon and Phyllis were not random victims in this kidnapping. Sharon, with her past, seems to have become the target of a complex conspiracy. Phyllis, although unable to fully understand this connection in her panic, cannot deny that some important factor in the past may have drawn them into this dangerous situation. When the kidnapper says that Sharon and Phyllis are not innocent people in this story, the audience is immediately curious about what deep relationship exists between the three, Sharon, Phyllis, and the assassin. Is this a long-standing feud or just a heartbreaking coincidence? And more importantly, who is really behind this conspiracy? Patty's appearance, secrets from the past. The appearance of Patty Williams, a character with a dark past related to Sharon and Phyllis, has made things even more complicated. Patty, who has a tragic past with both Sharon and Phyllis, seems to be an indispensable element in this investigation. She has been a part of the dark past in both women's lives, and now, Patty's return has many people asking, is she involved in this kidnapping? Patty has had a long psychological struggle with herself and with those around her. Her connection to Havenhurst Mental Hospital cannot be ignored, as Patty spent a long time there and had extreme actions that had unfortunate consequences. This further raises the suspicion that even if Patty was not the one behind the kidnapping, she may have had a significant role in planning or manipulating these events from behind the scenes. If Patty is not the mastermind, then it is possible that someone else is acting in her stead, someone who still harbors deep resentments from the past towards Sharon and Phyllis. This makes things even more ambiguous and complicated. Is Patty pulling the strings from behind the scenes, or is this revenge for something she suffered in the past? An unexpected connection. The song Misty Moon and New Details. Another element that adds tension to the story is the song Misty Moon by the Sunset Sound that the kidnapper has playing over the speakers. This music, while seemingly harmless, has a special power over Phyllis, making her agitated and unable to control her emotions. Phyllis, although reluctant to admit it, has a strong reaction to this song, which raises questions about her relationship with this music. Sharon realizes that the song may be connected to a painful memory from Phyllis's past, but Phyllis refuses to explore this memory because it is too difficult for her. What makes the audience curious is whether the song Misty Moon is actually connected to a particular relationship in Phyllis's past. One surprising possibility is that the song may be connected to an ex-lover of Phyllis's who had some kind of relationship with Sharon. Both Phyllis and Sharon have had complicated and painful relationships in the past, and it is possible that this song is part of an untold story. An unexpected connection between the two women could be the key to solving this kidnapping case. This story is not only about the tense rescue at Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital, but also about complicated relationships and secrets from the past that now seem to be revealed. Sharon and Phyllis not only have to face their captors, but also their own mistakes and past decisions. From tense confrontations to uncontrollable emotions, it all leads to a painful truth: their past relationships have created a complex web that is now impossible to escape. Patty Williams, while not the direct mastermind, her appearance reveals many untold aspects of Sharon and Phyllis's past. Will this past continue to haunt them, or will it be a turning point for them to find freedom? As the song Misty Moon continues to echo in the silence of the prison cell, perhaps this is a sign of an end or a new beginning for all involved. In a story full of unpredictable twists and turns, The Young and the Restless not only brings intense action but also deeply explores the relationships between the characters. Phyllis, Sharon, and Patty are characters with complicated pasts and unrevealed secrets. This rescue is not only about escaping danger but also a journey to find the truth, face the past, and find a way to overcome the mistakes they have made. The audience will have to wait and follow every step of the characters, because each of their actions and decisions can change the situation of the story. And in this chaotic and mysterious world, no one knows what they will have to face next. With tense relationships and secrets that never sleep, the new plot is revealing a dramatic rescue and a life-or-death game. Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman, two characters with a rich history, now have to not only face their captors but also work together to find a way to survive. But, like every complicated story on Y&R, this situation may not be a simple kidnapping, but part of a deeper plan. The question is, who is really behind this kidnapping, and is it connected to some undisclosed events from the past? David Pressman's surprise appearance when Michelle Stafford, who plays Phyllis Summers on The Young and the Restless, posted a photo on her Instagram account, fans' curiosity was immediately piqued. In the photo, she not only shared a fun moment on set but also revealed a new name, David Pressman. This information quickly sparked speculation about Pressman's role in the upcoming story. The question that the audience is wondering is whether Pressman will play a mysterious kidnapper or will he play a familiar character, but with a completely different storyline? While the identity of the character that Pressman will play has not been revealed, several theories have been put forward. One of the most popular theories is that he could be playing Aristotle Dumas, a character who may be related to the past events of Phyllis and Sharon, but with a twist in the plot, making this relationship more new and complicated than ever. Aristotle Dumas, a character who has a close relationship with Sharon, could appear in a completely different context, a surprise return with unclear purposes. However, it is possible that Pressman could also play the role of the mysterious kidnapper who lures Phyllis and Sharon into a dangerous game of life and death. This kidnapper uses a voice-changing device, making it nearly impossible to identify himself. Using such a device is not only a method of creating tension, but also a way to make the story unpredictable. When the kidnapper refuses to reveal his name, he not only creates a suffocating atmosphere but also opens up a series of unanswered questions. Is his goal revenge, or is there another deeper reason? Phyllis and Sharon, and unexpected partnership relationships on The Young and the Restless are often complicated and never easy. However, Phyllis and Sharon, two women who have had conflicts in the past, now have no choice but to work together to survive. The rescue is not only a battle with the kidnapper but also a battle with themselves and mixed emotions from the past. Phyllis, despite her strong demeanor, cannot deny that she is being pushed to the brink. Sharon, though more calm, can also feel the tension in her relationship with Phyllis. They face a lot of suspicion and even betrayal from those close to them. But in order to survive, they have no choice but to overcome this challenge together. In such a tense situation, it is this unexpected cooperation that will be the deciding factor in helping them escape danger. A game of life and death, the only way out is to find the culprit. While both women are facing the kidnapper, they must also find a way to decipher the clues he left behind. Whoever the kidnapper is, he is clearly leading them into a dangerous game where life and death are just one step away. And to win this game, they must find the real culprit, a task that is not easy when all traces are carefully hidden. In this situation, Sharon and Phyllis not only need to be quick-witted but also rely on their understanding of each other to find clues. Every conversation, every small detail can be the key to unlocking the truth behind this kidnapping. But can they overcome the traps set by the kidnapper? And do they have enough time to decode the secrets before it is too late? A surprising twist: will David Pressman create a shocking character? David Pressman, although he has just joined The Young and the Restless, may play an important role in solving this kidnapping. With his talented acting ability and strong connection with the main characters, Pressman may be an indispensable factor in bringing this story to an unexpected turn. If he does indeed play the kidnapper or a character related to Sharon and Phyllis's past, audiences could be in for a series of surprising twists and turns that open up new possibilities for the plot. Whatever role Pressman takes on, his presence will certainly add drama and tension to the story. As past relationships and secrets are gradually revealed, audiences will be glued to the screen, following the character's every move. The Young and the Restless has always known how to incorporate elements of surprise and suspense into its stories. With the kidnapping of Sharon and Phyllis, the show not only offers a dramatic rescue but also opens a door into the mysterious past, where relationships, conspiracies, and untold events await. Whoever the kidnapper is seems to be leading the characters into a game whose outcome they cannot foresee. Phyllis and Sharon, who were enemies in the past, must now work together to overcome this challenge. This story is not only about life and death, but also about facing the past, uncovering secrets, and finding the truth behind it all. In the unpredictable world of the young and the restless, where relationships and secrets are always intertwined, a new intense plot twist has emerged, putting two key characters, Phyllis Summers and Sharon Newman, in a life-or-death situation. Held captive at the former Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital, the two must face a mysterious kidnapper who not only creates tension but also raises many questions surrounding his motives. As Phyllis and Sharon find their lives threatened at every turn, they are forced to work together, something that is not easy given their history of conflict and contradiction. However, this situation is not just about survival, but also about facing unrevealed secrets and the appearance of new characters, including a mysterious character, played by David Pressman. Billy Abbott's tense rescue and sacrifice when Phyllis and Sharon are trapped in Havenhurst Psychiatric Hospital. Their captor not only holds them captive but also turns the place into a game of survival. With psychological barriers and uncontrollable emotions, the two must find a way to work together to escape the siege. While the kidnapper, equipped with a voice-changing device, refuses to reveal his identity and maintains a constant air of ambiguity, Phyllis and Sharon are faced with unanswered questions about who is behind this cruel game. Billy Abbott, always ready to stand up for those he loves, is the only one who can rescue Sharon and Phyllis. However, in this dangerous situation, Billy may have to sacrifice his own life to save the two women. Viewers of The Young and the Restless are on the hot seat, wondering whether Billy will survive the confrontation with the kidnapper, or whether this could be the end of one of the show's most beloved characters. Billy, who is a strong and determined character, does not hesitate to rush into this rescue even though he knows that his life may be in danger. He decides to confront the kidnapper, knowing that the chances of survival are very low. This creates a touching moment in the film, as the hero faces danger to save his loved ones. However, as Billy embarks on the rescue, viewers cannot help but wonder if this heroic act will end in tragedy, and whether this tense situation will reveal even bigger secrets. Phyllis and Sharon, facing the past and working together to survive. Although Phyllis and Sharon are not close friends, they are forced to work together in this difficult situation. Phyllis, with her strong and determined character, is quick to criticize Sharon when they are held captive. She believes that Sharon, with her history of mental health issues, may be the reason why they are in this situation. For Phyllis, facing Sharon in this situation is not easy, because the conflicts in the past always haunt her. However, Sharon does not accept being blamed and immediately fights back. She thinks that Phyllis may be the one who brought them to this situation, with her mistakes and decisions in the past. This makes the relationship between Phyllis and Sharon even more tense, while they have to find a way to overcome this situation. However, the truth is that both are facing death, and they are forced to put aside their differences to cooperate. The relationship between Phyllis and Sharon has always been complicated, but in this situation, survival is the only goal that they have to achieve together. This creates a change in both characters, as they realize that cooperation may be the only way to overcome this dangerous situation. David Pressman, a mysterious character and surprising possibilities. While Billy Abbott is trying to save the day, a new character has appeared on screen, drawing the attention of the audience, David Pressman. Although his role has not been made public, the audience is constantly guessing about the character Pressman will play. One theory that has emerged is that he could be the mysterious kidnapper who created this death game to threaten Phyllis and Sharon. But another theory suggests that Pressman could be playing Aristotle Dumas, a character related to Sharon and Phyllis's past, but with a completely different storyline. If Pressman is indeed playing the kidnapper, this could explain the mystery surrounding the voice change and the kidnapper's refusal to reveal his identity. The role would create a mysterious and terrifying character who could have a deep connection to Sharon and Phyllis, but with unpredictable motives. Is Pressman the mastermind behind the kidnapping, or is he just part of a more complicated story, where it's all part of a larger plan? Kidnapper's game. Find the culprit. Throughout the confrontation, Phyllis and Sharon must battle wits with their kidnapper, who not only challenges them with difficult questions, but also creates dangerous situations one after another. The kidnapper's goal is not only to hold them captive, but also to frighten them and prevent them from discovering the truth about his identity. Finding the real culprit is the key to escaping this situation. Phyllis and Sharon, despite their conflicts and disagreements, must use their intelligence and resilience to solve this problem. Every clue, the kidnap.